initially when the show first started, it started about, I mean, from my perspective, it was like a group of Black friends who were like
Yeah.
trying to make some things happen in the real estate industry in Huntsville, Alabama. How do you think the show has changed over the course of the past 4 years?
I think that the drama of the whole marriage has really taken place over the business side and the community side of things. And even within the group, you know, although me and Marcel and Kimmy Reeves, we're still doing, you know, commercial real estate, residential real estate. But because of the drama and the whole infidelity that has taken place, that sells more. So that's why the show has focused so much more on that versus the real estate side of things.
Can I ask a question? And
Sure.
it just occurred to me. Do you blame that more on the audience, or do you blame that more on Martell introducing that aspect, not only for himself, but also for you as in your relationship?
I definitely would say a little, I think it's both. I think it's 50-50. I think at the time the host wanted to get the heat off of them, so they wanted to throw us into the mix of that. And then the audience was like, oh my God, yeah, he looks like this, she looks like that. They can't, you know, you can't, it's probably true. So along with the fans and with, you know, whatever Martell, the things that Martell was putting out, I think it both like captivated the audience and they wanted to know more, and it got the heat off of them a little bit. So I think both.
Because I'm just taking myself back through your journey as I'm watching, and I remember seeing you on the show. And at the time, you and Melody also seemed like y'all seemed like sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like the three of y'all.
They like sisters.
Sorry. We haven't pop up.
They like sisters.
We got a schedule with him next. Okay.
Right. That's not mine. We're gonna schedule you next.
He's scared of me.
He said you're scared of him.
Oh no. We've been waiting on you, Marcel.
He said they're waiting for the season to get started, Marcel, before they bring you. I'm so sorry about that.
Absolutely not. That's your husband. He can jump in anytime. Speaking of Marcel, I hope he's still right there. I got a question for you. Do you ever feel like, because this is my opinion of him, I feel like Marcel, and you tell me if I'm right.
Okay.
I feel like Marcel is a jokester, and he does not mind trolling the audience. And sometimes I feel like him trolling the audience, while he's laughing, I feel like sometimes it puts you in the hot seat. Do you ever feel like that?
It does, because, and I tell him this all the time, like he don't watch reality TV. Like he just started watching when our show came out. So with Marcel, I know his personality. So in the very beginning, he'll say something, I'm like, whatever, Marcel, or I laugh it off. And then I get the name, oh, she's so naive, or she's so this. And I'm like, but he's joking. And you have to get to know his personality, you know, a little bit better in order to get that from him. So I think some people or some fans, they're getting it now. But yeah, I brush him off all the time because I'm like, oh, he ain't for real.
You know when I got it? When he posted that photo from the boys' trip. I said, you know what? This man is playing with us.
Yes. He likes it. I told him he should have been an attorney. He likes to debate. He likes to argue. He loves it. He will be in comments all day going back and forth with people. He loves it. I'm like, I don't have time for that. Yeah.
How do y'all deal with the show and the rumors on a day-to-day basis? How does that work for Latisha and Marcel? Like when the cameras are not there, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do you deal?
You know, at first it was hard for me because it was just like so much, and I wasn't used to it. I wasn't used to all the negativity. I wasn't used to somebody just honestly like coming for your marriage, trying to destroy your marriage or break up a family. And it was hard for me, but Marcel, he's so good at rubbing it off and not letting it get to him. And so he'll talk to me about it, like, babe, listen, these people don't know you. You can't take this stuff in. They're not telling the truth. And I'm like, whatever. I used to just side-eye. And I used to always question myself, like, I trust my husband, but I was like, is it something I missed? Did I not see something? I was starting to question myself in my marriage too in the beginning. But then I had to realize, like, Tisha, you've never had these issues before. Like, people can't, I don't care how many times you tell me that I had to face something. If I haven't faced it, I haven't faced it. So I had to just sit back and step in my truth and, believe that the history that we have, and we have a good foundation, and just really go back and go into that. Mm-hmm. It's like you just really have to truly trust your partner and trust what you guys have built over the years. And we have a strong foundation, and there's no perfect marriage, but some of the things that they was throwing at us, I haven't dealt with it. And I felt like it was a distraction because I really wanted to talk about, some of the things we really did have to overcome within our relationship and our marriage. But infidelity wasn't one of them, I'm like, it just wasn't my case. And then once I started having people come to me, it was like, well, we've been offered money to come on the show and said we slept with your husband. I was like, oh my God, like this.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, this is crazy. Like, people are really offering you money to come on this show and lie. So at that point, I was like, forget it. It's a lie. Like, now I don't believe anything. You know what I'm saying? So,
wow. That's deep.
Yeah. So that's what we had to deal with behind, once the show is off, we have to deal with this type of stuff. So I'm like, I just didn't know people were so mean and so cruel in this world. So...
Do you think that's the reason why one of my favorite people, Miss Wanda, is so protective of you?
I think she knows me. My mom knows me. She knows that I'm a good person. At the end of the day, like, I have a good heart. I'm just a good person. I believe the best in people. And she feels like, Tisha, you need to dig into this a little bit more. Or you need to really pay attention to these things. This stuff ain't out here for nothing. Like, she's old school. And I'm like, Mom, I got book sense. I got street sense. Believe me, I know what's going on. But I'm not as argumentative as my mom, or I'm not just as aggressive as my mom. And so I think that's why. And people, what they have to realize is that, so my mom, I was raised by a single mom, and I have 6 aunties, and they're all very similar to my mother. So I was raised around it. Like, they don't take nothing off nobody. Any dude can just go. They don't care. So I had to change my mindset once I married Marcel, because I'm so used to being independent. And I'm like, I don't need you. I got this on my own. I went to college. I work hard to get a good job. I don't need a man, for those things. But I had to realize that in a relationship, it's give and take. So I had to learn how to really let that independent Tisha die down a little bit to become Marcel's wife. And so my mom, she's still like, I don't care. If somebody tell me something, I'm gonna pay attention to it. And Tisha, you need to go at him harder. So it's crazy. It's like a lose-lose situation, because even with her, they want me to go at my mom harder, and I'm just not that type of person.